Hello everybody, welcome back to Magical Diary. I am here with Corpse. Do that again. One more time. I'm trying to seeing if that's a cow or a diuretic camel.
Actually, it's General Melchett.
Yes, when you do it like that,
Blackadder!
yes,
That's why that's not loud enough for General Melchett.
No, it's not, but don't do that. I'm wearing headphones. As the student population empties into the hallway, Virginia grabs our arms. Did you hear? They think Donald did it.
Of course they think Donald did it. It's what he does.
Well, he doesn't generally tend to set fire to things. He remember
did
when he
a
did the
giant
dragon?
flaming dragon, yeah.
Yes, but he made sure that we were safe first, didn't he?
Yeah, that's true.
He's not that much of a douche.
Also, I've just realised that Ellen's eyes are golden rather than brown. That's a bit creepy.
They're brown on my screen.
Yeah, they've got kind of the highlighted bit looks more golden.
Maybe. It wouldn't surprise me because Virginia's eyes are violet.
Yeah.
So.
Well, Virginia is violent, so.
What? Why? I don't know, because he's always causing trouble? Because they can't figure out what happened and he's sneaky enough to fool them? We got magic. It's usually easy to prove who's responsible for things if they're still investigating. There's something weird's going on.
There's something weird going on in school for magical people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they pin this on Donald, after everything he's done, he's going to get expelled. They'll wipe his brain for sure.
I think anyone would get expelled.
Yeah. Hang on, they'll wipe his brain.
They only do that of Wild Seed, they said.
Yeah.
And they're not Wild Seed.
No.
I see a plot hole here.
Yeah.
This law, I'm
It's
highly
not,
invested
it's
in the law of
unjust.
this universe.
But Logan's his roommate's twin brother. It wouldn't make any sense. It was Jacob and Logan's room that got set on fire? Hang on.
Are the twins trying to kill each other?
Well, no, they share a room. Jacob and Logan. Jacob is Harry Potter, isn't he?
Yeah, Logan and Luke are the brothers.
Yeah. So, oh, right, yeah, and he shares with Luke, doesn't he?
Yeah, because that's what he just said.
Yeah, it was Jacob and Logan's room. So Jacob is Harry Potter.
Yep.
The one that's dating Minnie.
Well, trying to.
Well, sort of is, but Keo won't get the hint.
Yeah. God, she's got terrible taste in women. In women. Yeah, she's got terrible taste in women because she keeps picking up men.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, she's got
Makes
terrible
a mistake.
taste in men. She's a terrible lesbian. She keeps sleeping with men.
But
The worst lesbian in the world.
worst lesbian in the world.
She fancies men. She's terrible at being men.
Right, so can we not see any reason why Jacob might want to be murdered by someone? Apart from everyone?
Well, he's a twat.
He is a twat, but...
I guess it's Logan and Luke, right? We very rarely actually see them doing stuff together.
Yeah.
So maybe there's something going on we don't know about them, you know,
There might
despising
be,
each
but
other.
I'm more intent to think Keo did it.
Oh yeah, Kio's just trying to kill Jake.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a more boring reason.
Yeah,
Just
but it's
too
more
much
likely though because
Yeah.
it's this game. And therefore emotional drama is everything.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Because Keo needs psychiatric help.
Yes. Their bedroom door, not the whole room. Because that makes a difference. That's the same thing, isn't it? If they hadn't caught the fire in time, it would have been. There's nothing we can do about it, though. No, we have to wait for more information. I hope he's okay. Donald's a horrible brat, but he's still my brother.
It's not the good brother.
No.
But, you know, it's the brother.
He's the backup brother.
You.
Hang on. The fact that there's a primary brother is the ooh part. Once you get past that, the backup brother is nothing. Teachers won't throw him out without proof, will they? Next morning, someone knocks on our door.
Guess who, laddies?
Donald!
Well spotted, you pillock.
Hey, they let you out!
Yeah, it's all good.
So what happened?
Weird story, actually, right?
Oh, God.
Apparently, right, Barbara runs around the halls at night practicing ninja skills.
Of course she does. She's a ninja now? Who's a ninja?
Barbara likes to practice throwing knives when no one's in the halls to get in her way. So she does it in the middle of the night, because that doesn't make it any less creepy and weird.
In fact, it makes it more creepy and weird, because it's creepy and weird.
Does mean a lot of people have developed incredibly good bladder control because they're too afraid to go for a pee in the night.
That still doesn't sound safe. No shit, Sherlock.
No, you should ask Perforated Harry what he thinks about it.
Yeah. Well, what's that got to do with a fire?
Sat! She's doing a ninja routine, right?
Sorry, once more.
Sat! She's doing a ninja routine, right? She ducks and rolls, strikes a pose. She fires a little spark at the door she's using for a target. Except, here's the weird part.
The rest isn't weird?
The door bursts into flame, goes up like a torch.
Our doors are that flammable?
Only if they're shit.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be. That's why it's weird.
This story sounds fishy.
Hey, ask the professor if you don't believe me. She gave them memories and everything. Really good memories, if you know what I mean. Hey. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, say no more. Say no more. Say no more.
Uh-huh.
Barbara acts so tough all the time, but one little surprise that she ran like a rabbit. It's actually quite a good thing for a ninja, because they're meant to be kind of sneaky and stuff.
And fast.
Yeah. But actually, they're more kind of, peasant spy network. But anyway, actually, I guess she did good. She was startled, but she thought ahead enough to make a bang and wake up the falcons before she ran. Otherwise, birdie fire death.
Birdie fire death.
And when she heard the rumour I might be expelled, she decided to come forward. So I guess that's kind of brave after all.
Are they going to expel her?
Nah, it was an accident. The way that door was soaked in gasoline and everything. She had no idea that would happen. She's just a terrible wizard. There was something wrong with the door. That wasn't her fault. One thing, she's a terrible wizard because she's a witch.
Yeah. My cat is swearing at the birds. I can hear her.
Yeah, fucking running.
She goes... And so she's definitely swearing at the birds. She only does it when there are birds around. It's the worst. If she's trying to catch a bird,
yeah,
she's going about it the wrong way.
Being indoors for it doesn't help.
No, that's probably not. What was wrong with the door?
Nobody knows. Must have been a random magical fluctuation or some other bullshit they made up. Left up from spell or break in the past. This totally doesn't sound fishy like something's being covered up in any way, shape or form.
Yeah. Well, I'm only going to say this once, so you better appreciate. I'm glad you're okay.
Love money.
Come on, we need to get ready for class.
Yeah, I should go.
So Donald's off the hook, but this is a very strange story because it's bullshit.
Yeah, this is a strange story, mainly because of the lies. The terrible, terrible lies.
I report to room on schedule. Oh, for goodness sake. Exam time.
Here we go. In order to pass this exam, you must reach the exit before your opponent does. Good luck.
Okay.
So, it reminds me of Batman Dark Knight with the they break a pool cue in half and say we've got more positions in our game. We've only got one. Baxter broken the pool, half a pool, spiky, broken part of a pool cue to two people. Make it quick. Oh look, it's either Donald or William. Let's break their legs.
Well, neither of those are in the year against us, so,
No, but they're obviously using that character model.
What should we do? Right, he's entered from the west, so whatever it is east.
Haven't we got a thing to read minds or something?
Probably.
So that'd be a very good way of getting an advantage.
Previous page, we've got fast speak, communication.
They just talked to him. Well, awareness, what's that do?
Awareness, visualise nearby locations, marking them known.
I'm sure we had some brain magic.
Well,
try next page.
Well, no, previous page, because...
Spirit sight, farsight.
Darkness. Well,
Empathy! Empathy! I can empathise with him.
Yeah, well, that's not going to stop him. I personally think either fast speak or communication is probably best. If you want to talk
He's
to
standing right there.
him. Well, communication then. Talk with the hooded figure.
Talk with the walls.
There's a strange buzzing in my head and I can feel our minds connect. Excuse me, hello?
Be quiet.
Look,
Hoodie.
can we talk about this? I'm going to kill my cat. She's now scratching. Arrgh. Look, can we talk about this?
So I'm thinking of a better accent. Stop trying to distract me, boy, isn't it?
And Ted Brav. I want to have to fight you. Can we work something out?
Like what? Isn't that, see? Really?
We don't have enough money, and I don't think a kiss is ever going to work.
We're quite smart, aren't we?
We are quite smart. A battle of wits! These tests are supposed to challenge our minds, right? But we can do that without getting hurt by throwing spells around. We can play a game, a battle of wits. If you win, I surrender and lose the exam. If I win, you leave.
Right then, let's play dots and boxes, isn't it?
You mean squares. You scries the game board on the floor and begin connecting the dots. I cleverly employ a double-cross strategy, leaving partial chains for him to complete, but ensuring that I come out with the most boxes in the end.
Cleverly, if I do say so myself. Yeah. You win.
Thanks for playing.
Well, fuck you, mate. No problem. Enjoy your exam. I'm actually just a figment of your imagination.
He raises his hand over his head in surrender and is teleported away. Okay, he came from the west, so let's go east. Forward.
La la la.
Tra la 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 la.
Okay.
Okay.
Moving swiftly on.
Pedestal basin made of stone. It's empty. Okay.
Moving on. Okay.
Right.
Oh, balls.
Okay.
She has a back button, so she doesn't have to turn around.
Yeah. It is a bit balls. What? You inexplicably find yourself going in a different direction. Okay. Open spellbook.
Dispel, whatever the equivalent is.
Yeah, detect charm? No, that's objects.
Open. Yeah.
Dispersion, dispel object, disruption.
Disruption.
No, that's casting of a spell.
A punching will do that.
Stone shape dispersion. Teleports. No. Hang on. Transfer. Charm.
I can't actually remember half these damn things do.
No, me either.
Darkness.
Detect charm?
Yeah.
No,
Sure.
that's objects.
You can do detect charm floor.
You don't see any charmed objects here. Okay.
Not even the floor.
No, apparently not.
Spirit sight do again?
Huh? Spirit sight.
Yeah.
Detects nearby sentience, including ghosts and creatures of the other world.
Did I sound too enthusiastic then?
This is weird. True sight is illusions. True
We
sight?
could try that. Yeah.
No illusions. Okay.
We could just try walking again. Try going in a different direction from last time. Like if you went up, go down. Oh.
Okay. It seems
That's
to be
weird.
closed door. Okay, so let's open the door.
Yeah.
We've got an open spell, haven't we?
Yeah.
Open.
It's
Open
magic.
the walls. Open the floor.
Open the floor. Tempting.
Tempting.
Open the floor. Ah!
Okay.
That'd be a good place for green magic. We don't have any. No
we don't
reason
have
to do
any,
it.
but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I climb the stairs and emerge from the dungeon, blinking into the sunlight. Congratulations, Roxy! For succeeding in your quest, you receive 5 merits! And another 5 for negotiating an additional victory! Magic serves best as the tool of a clever mind! Now, if you excuse me, I have other students to tend to.
Ah, it's got a knife!
I guess I can go relax now.
I don't imagine that one of the students just takes a knife with them.
Yeah. To be fair, that seems logical to me.
Yeah.
On Saturday morning, I get up terribly early and deliver the mail and allowances. Then I'm free for the day. What should I do?
Murder.
So study then.
We'll murder ignorance.
Several students in the library today, but Minnie's nowhere to be seen.
Oh God.
This is going to be bad, isn't it?
She might just be snuggling up with Jacob somewhere.
Probably.
Ugh, when that's the best outcome, you know you've got a bad relationship going on. Murder.
We're at 96 black, so if we do 2 blacks, we should get top. And then then blue.
Kind of alright for smarts, I think. At 48.
Yeah.
Need more
we'll
weird.
do strong next week and then do a blue and a black or a
Pumpsy iron.
Oh,
Who could that be?
Hello, dear. I was wondering about your plans for spring break.
Oh God.
I was going home with my family. You're welcome to remain here, you know. Why would I want to do that?
Oh, that's nice.
Perhaps you should come with me.
Oh God.
Oh God. She leads me out of the hall and into a classroom.
It could be worse. It could be worse. She could have taken you in here and bent you over one of the desks.
Okay. I was thinking that it would give you some time to spend with Hieronymus outside of the classroom environment. Why? It's not like we're a real couple. Not at the moment. However, she sighs, there are things you ought to know when dealing with that minefield of a man. When he was a young wizard, only a few years older than you yourself, he had a sweetheart that he was very much in love with. Her name was Violet, a brilliant wild seed girl.
Was she violent?
Yes, she was.
Violet the Violent. Violet.
She was not raised in our traditions, and he had his own reasons for mistrusting them. They were young and foolish, and they disregarded all the warnings they had been given. They crossed
Oh. You poor bastards.
They crossed together into the other world. Right, would you like to explain whether that's a bad thing? Not to me, because I know, but to the Americans out there who aren't really aware of the fairy culture.
Well, it depends how you're using the term, actually. Because the other world in Celtic mythology is basically there's the physical world and the metaphysical world that kind of entangle and everything. That are kind of two sides of the same coin. There's this world and the other world. The other world is where the weird shit lives, basically. And a lot of the weird shit doesn't like you. Or it just finds you funny. This is where stuff like, the Fae and that sort of thing are reputed to hang out and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And, of course, fairies are vindictive shits. So,
Yes.
And they like playing games with people.
Yeah, it just reminds me of Labyrinth, the beginning of Labyrinth, when she's meeting Hoggle for the first time. And she picks up the fairy and the fairy bites and he goes, what do you expect fairies to do? She goes, I thought they did nice things like granting wishes. This shows how much you know.
Yeah.
But that's what fairies are. They're vindictive little shits.
Well, they're not necessarily all... Well, sometimes they won't be vindictive. They'll just find you amusing.
Yeah.
And their kind of humour is, I'm going to steal your baby and nail it to a tree because it makes me funny the way you scream.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much how they work. Anyway. What happened? An unguarded human soul passing the spiral gates shines like a beacon to the darkest of the fair folk.
Fairies.
Yeah. They were overwhelmed by goblins and carried away.
William pops up. What?
Her spirit was drained before his eyes. That's awful. All these years and Hieronymus has never forgiven himself. He left England, he refuses to enter the other world, and he has never allowed himself to fall in love again. Okay.
Why do they want to go to the other world anyway? They haven't given a reason so far.
No.
Apart from my last shiny things.
Pretty.
It's full of twinkly things.
Should you tell me this? I know he doesn't like people prying into his personal life. But you're not just anyone, my dear. You're his wife. You're my wife now, Dave.
Hello, Dave.
Hi, Dave. You're my wife now, Dave.
Yeah, another obscure reference.
We seem to be doing that today.
Yeah. In this case, the League of Gentlemen.
Very British, very weird. Probably you don't want to watch it.
It's kind of grotesque humour.
Yes.
But not grotesque as in farts and poop.
It's
Grotesque
more
as
grotesque
in mutant people.
Mutant people suckling. The thing that reminds with me is the suckling of the pigs.
Oh yeah, the bit, but yes, they're not local. They don't understand our local ways. And it cuts
It's a local
to
shop for local
Yep.
people.
and they say that, and it cuts to another scene where one of them is nursing a pig like a baby and eating an onion like an apple.
Yes. That's what we're talking about when we're talking about British humour that the Americans can't deal with. Or they can deal with it, but they don't get it. I showed Dara O'Brien to Man Bear. It's just like, I don't understand where the jokes are. Why is this funny? I can't understand his accent. Whereas I was sitting there dying with laughter.
Well, to be fair, to point out to people, Dara O'Brien is Irish. That's a very similar sense of humour as in the same one, pretty much.
Yes, pretty much.
So,
And yeah, it's just...
and also, he does not have a strong accent.
No. So, yeah. Just showing Americans British humour is just like showing puppies like celestial beings. It's just like, I don't get it. I don't get it.
It's a puppy. It's going to be, oh,
Oh.
oh.
With that confused, tilted head look that then and ears down that dogs don't. I'm not a dog person. I don't know dogs. Anyway.
When they
That's
cock
the
their
story.
head like that, it's actually a submissive pose as well.
Fair enough. I did not
Yeah.
know. He does his best to keep people at a distance, but you he can't get rid of so easily. So perhaps you concede where others have failed.
You have to follow him everywhere, and he can't get rid of you. You're like a bad smell.
If you say so. I think the two of you could make a lovely couple if you're willing to work at it.
I think you're fucking delusional.
I think she is, yeah. Be brave and clever, but not foolish. And who knows what might happen? Is she really trying to convince me to seduce my professor, even if he is my husband? I suppose it's too late to change your plans for spring break, but do think about it. You're welcome to remain here for your future holidays.
We're doing that because it's more funny.
Yeah.
It's more funnier.
I don't know that we can, but yeah,
Okay.
sure, why not? Thanks, I guess. More black magic. Yay!
Hey,
Dig. Create
dig.
a passage in the desired direction.
Well, that's a fantastic spell for maxing out the stat. That's really dramatic and
Yeah.
makes us feel like it's well worth the effort and everything. Whose what'd you get, Dig? Yeah.
Blue magic. Blue magic. Reflection. Disrupt a spell being cast to reflect it upon to its caster.
Ha!
Shut up. Did you hear? Hear what? Damien's been expelled.
Who do you eat?
I heard he got caught trying to take advantage of a freshman boy, no names named, and then Professor Potsdam called down flaming swords and sliced him up and he ran away. That sounds a little over-exaggerated.
Indeed.
Well, that's just what I heard. The important thing is, he's gone. No more Demon Boy. I wonder what really happened. We know what really happened.
Yeah.
We're
I
not
don't know
gonna
who
tell
the boy
anyone.
was. I don't know who the boy was. Is it anyone we know? Or is he gonna... No. He's just literally no names named because we didn't write one.
Yeah, pretty much. Blue magic.
Da, 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 cha, cha.
Ha, cha, 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 cha. In the morning,
Cha, 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 cha. Ha, cha, 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 cha.
morning, all three of us are busy trying to organise our belongings before we leave for the holidays. Are you going to the play tonight?
Oh, God.
Musical? Probably if I remember where I put my change. Alright, tickets cost money.
I love the phrase. Oh, yeah, tickets cost money.
We going or not?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay, let's go. Yeah, I'll be there. Tomorrow I'll be home again and then there's only 1 month of school left. Blimey. Went fast.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people here, not just students, but ordinary people and families who must have driven up here to see the play. After I buy my ticket, I can go inside.
I just realised they only seem to turn the lights off in the hallways when it's dark.
True. A small place of purchase of frightening things is an exciting story packed with song and dance and special effects. Especially the scene where the librarian has to fend off an entire jungle of killer plants with her flaming sword in order to rescue her swooning love interest.
Yeah, seems really popular as well.
Loads of people here.
Yeah.
Don't know a lot about the music, but the songs are fun and keep things moving. Unfortunately, by the end it would appear that the world is doomed, but thankfully only the world on stage. Then it's time to go.
Whoosh.
Starwipe. Vacation.
Da, da, da.
Da, 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 da. Well, another visit over. Is she
That's eventful.
Yeah. Is she going to complain about her parents, do you think?
Probably.
Let's see. Can't help but think that this feels more like coming home than last Saturday did. Person I am at home is a lie. The happy face I put on to comfort my parents. They don't know all the things that have happened to me. The dangers, the dangers, the monsters. They don't know I'm married and will be divorced before I'm 18. And I can't entirely understand the things they talk about. A space shuttle failed. There's a little war going on halfway around the world. I never heard about any of this at school. Wow. You've never heard about any of this at school? Blimey.
Yeah.
More and more we become disconnected.
Because bear in mind they do go to the mall where there are televisions and people.
Yeah, and papers.
Yeah. And they get magazines in. So.
What should we do this week?
No.
We're going to go to Gaim, we're going to do some blue magic, and we are going to do more Gaim.
Yeah. Pumps the iron.
I am pumping the iron. Get to the chopper. Also.
Yeah. If I might have a word.
Of course. He gestures to a nearby door with almost believable politeness.
After you.
Okay.
As you are unfamiliar with the local customs and I have been unable to locate Miss Cochran, I should inform you of an upcoming event. The first storm in the month of April is celebrated with a thunder call. It's actually a very large slide whistle. As soon as the storm picks up sufficient strength, no matter the time of day, all students must gather in the game.
Okay.
As officers, it falls to you to ensure that the members of your class are notified and rounded up.
And shot. Okay, what do we do once we get there?
Or get struck by lightning and die. And then the new freshmen come in. The purpose of the rite is to cause exhaustion and headaches through drumming, wild gyrations, and screaming at the top of one's lungs. It's like most Friday nights.
Take it this isn't your favourite ritual.
Custom is king of all. I am, however, grateful that a few minutes of applause is considered sufficient contribution on my part.
You miserable sod.
As a class officer, particularly one under the sign of Horse Hall, there's so many filthy jokes there, you'll be expected to make a much more public showing.
So I have to learn a dance?
There's no formalized pattern. Leap and stomp as you wish, that will suffice.
Okay.
It's also important that you maintain order among the underclassmen. Freshmen are not, under any circumstances, to attempt fire spinning.
But that sounds like fun. How do you spin fire?
You do not.
Right.
If you have no further questions, you may be on your way. Oh, yeah, there was a bit of
Yeah, that's a bit of a range of questions. My suggestion is we avoid all mention of Violet because he will murder us in our sleep.
Oh yes.
Oh yes. You know what? In fact, it's coming up to that time again.
Oh dear, really?
Yep, but I think this is a perfect place to stop. Okay.
What we click, what will happen? Who knows?
Who the fuck cares? It's all about taking the piss.
Indeed.
Oh dear. Okay, so, Toodles.
Sure.